Today we have Merriam-Webster's Vocabulary Builder, unit number 29, and today we're actually going back to 8 roots, and then we're going to go ahead with some mythology and some history words at the end. Let's get this started with. First off, we have to talk about necro. You know, the necromancer, the one with the skeleton and all those kinds of things. Yeah, so here it actually comes from a Greek root, necros, which means dead or body, dead body. And here we get words like necrosis, necromancer, necropolis, and necropsy. I mean, necropolis, we understand, and necromancer, well, that's just the person who just goes ahead and tries to kill the hobbits. I'm just kidding, they don't actually kill hobbits. In fact, hobbits don't even exist, so what am I saying? Alright, so what actually happens is this. Our second root is paleo. Paleo actually comes from paleos, which actually means ancient. Here it actually means Paleolithic, and we get also words like paleography, and paleontology, and Paleozoic. Okay, so paleontology is like the study of ancient bones that you find in the ground and all those kinds of things. Our third root is circu, as in circum, and this actually comes from circus, which means circle. And here we actually get words as like circuitous, circumference, circumspect, and circumvent. Nice. All right, our fourth root is mini, as in menu, and here we get words like minimalism, minuscule, diminutive, and those kinds of things. And then we have inter, as in between, and here we get words like intercede, interstice, interdict, and interpedate. Whatever that means. And then we have our sixth root here actually is ser, which is just a shortening of the Latin root super. And this one actually means above. You're like, Superman is like above every other man, both in speed, strength, and laser vision wise. Humans don't even have laser vision, but Superman somehow does. Here you get words like surmount, surcharge, surfight, and surreal. Our seventh root is co, which actually means with, as in like coexistence, co-op, those things. Here you get like coalesce, cogeneration, codependency, and cohesion. Nice. And our eighth root is syn, as in together. Here we get words like syntax, synthesize, synergy, and of course, syndrome, those kinds of things. Nice. All right. What next do we have? Next we have words from mythology and history, and actually this is where I'm pretty much strong in, so I probably won't need this book, but just in case I will. Alright, first of all, we have Adonis, which actually means a beautiful man. Now here's the actual explanation behind this that I don't really know, so let me just go ahead and find it real quick. Okay, Adonis actually means a very handsome young man, because apparently Adonis in mythology is actually a blonde muscular with an athlete's gait. What? Okay, it's actually a young youth in Greek mythology and those kinds of things. And then we have Amazon. The Amazons, you know, if you've ever watched Wonder Woman, then you'll probably know what I'm talking about. And then Amazons are just like a beautiful woman and like also having all those grades. And then, of course, the strength of men and those kinds. You know, Hippolyta. And next we have Chimera, which is often a grotesque and obvious and a grotesque creature of basically this imagination, which is pretty much the weirdest thing that can be out there. Next we have cornucopia, which and Hunger Games is the place where you get all your loot from. Yippee-ki-yay! And then however else it's basically a container that's shaped like a hollow horn, and that's actually full of vegetables and those things. You know, like there's a horn, you put all the food in there, good. All right. Next we have Elysium, which actually means a place or condition of ideal happiness, which is your paradise. Next, we have your epicure, which actually is like a person with a cultivated taste, especially for food and drink, and a bunch of gourmet things. Next, we have exodus, which is a situation in which many people leave a place at the same time. Next, we have gorgon, which is an ugly and repulsive or literally terrifying woman, because, I mean, you know what gargoyles are. Gorgons are basically the women version of that. That's about it. So I guess I really hope you guys did enjoy this episode. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Until then, schnon out. Peace. Bye-bye.